This is a Pagani Zonda, I think. This is the Osiris in GTA, and I'm pretty sure this is based off of the Pagani Zonda. I think. I'm gonna double check that real quickly, but uh, I will be doing a cannonball run in this because yeah, I did. It's the Pagani Huayra. Sorry, not the Zonda. The Zonda's a lot fancier, and my screen is doing that. Okay. Anyway, um, I'm doing a cannonball in this today. So this kind of. So okay. Before I do anything, I just want to say, rest in peace, Ken Block. Now he didn't have the same influence on me like he did to a lot of people who are in the cars. However, a lot of people who did influence me and like my taste in cars, and how much I like cars and how much I appreciate cars and how much I want to build cars and race cars and shit. A lot of the people who inspired me to do that were inspired by Ken Block or alongside Ken Block racing. So he kind of is part of what my life is basically. Um, so yeah, this is just a usual cannonball run. However, this is just gonna be the usual. I'm gonna put my spot on the map real quickly, and then my usual stop is gonna be right up at this gas station right here. And then on the way back, it's going to be smooth sailing, hopefully. So I will go ahead and start that timer for that right in 3, 2, 1, go. Now, it's still snowing on here, surprisingly, and I don't know how, because it's, a week into January, but oh well. I'm not going to complain too much. This car, out of all of the ones I have on here, actually is one of the best handling cars I have. And I forgot how good it was at handling until I spawned it in and started driving it, and I was like, okay, this actually handles really fucking well. Like, it doesn't spin out a lot. The brakes are nice. It doesn't slip and slide a lot in the snow. It's very easygoing whenever I take turns, especially hard turns, and it accelerates really quickly. So I honestly forget how fun this car is on GTA. But we are only not even a minute in yet. Whenever we get to the street, it's going to be a minute. Okay, never mind. Whenever we get to the next street. Okay, it's a minute now. Now we're a minute into the cannonball. And I've been driving pretty slowly because this time of day on GTA, there's a lot of traffic. And I don't... Oh, that's air. I just fucking caught air and damaged my car. Lovely. But this time of day on GTA, there's a lot more traffic because it's like what would be the equivalent of the lunch rush in real life, but it's GTA. Now, I will say the good thing about this car, like I said, is it doesn't slip and slide a lot. It's very planted, like I've said about the last few cars, except this one, to the truest extent, is planted. It doesn't slip and slide. I can do this and not have problems. I know you didn't really see that much of movement, but I was jolting the joysticks back and forth, and like cutting in and out of traffic like that is fine. Oh, I say that and I proceed to spin out. Now, the good thing is, even with that, it got back to where it needed to be real quickly. Now, what you've also noticed is this isn't the typical like Pagani paint or color scheme. It's like a black pearlescent white or like frost blue on a like pastel pink, because I thought it looked really fucking cool. Now, it does have neon lights underneath that are purple, and I'm gonna change that, but I just haven't driven this car in a while, so I never got to change that. But right off the gate, we're only 2 minutes and 40 seconds into this, and we're already pretty far. Now, I don't think this will be faster than the XJ220, but I think this will be up in between the XXR and the XJ220, because I just realized I referred to the names, like one in real life, one in GTA. But I think this will be in between those. This will be like a second or third place. This won't be last. My ATR1, which is I believe the Lexus LFA in real life, was last. And this looks actually to be around the same, but just a little quicker. Now, that stop, or that like bump in the road I got, kind of hinders the time as well. That's going to add like 3 or 4 seconds onto it. But, you know, it is what it is. We're 3 minutes and 30 seconds in, and this is not going to be first place. But that's okay. This will be high up. But to be fair, there's only 3 cars on the list so far. And I think this will be second or third. I do not think this will be last place. But yeah, this is a very nice car to drive in and out of traffic, like weaving. Because if I take a sharp turn and accidentally jolt the joystick, it's not going to kill the entire drive. It's just going to sit, and it's going to be like, alright, I need to do this, and no more. Like this. It's perfect for weaving in and out of traffic like that. Now up here, it's going to suck. This is a kind of tight turn, but it handles it really fucking well. Or like here. There we go. It stays planted. All I did was take my foot off the acceleration, and I'm stopping the time real quickly. 4:28 to here. So this shouldn't be horrible. Now the latter end of this trip is going to be the questionable part, because it is, like I said, like around rush hour ish, I think. But yeah, it is, minus the dings I accidentally put right there. It's a really fucking clean car. It is a beautiful car. Now, we are at 4 minutes and 28 seconds. And I'm going to start the timer when I get back on the highway. Now. And we're off to the second leg. Now, the second leg is a little tiny bit longer, and I think the more difficult leg, because there's more tighter turns. You have to go into downtown. You have to go into more populated areas, more so than on the way up here. However, it looks to be... It looks like... Oh, this is going to be difficult. This is going to be a little bit of a interesting drive, because I also got to take it apart. Cars are going to be turning in and out of the highway right about here, right when I get into Los Santos. Like, that's going to be the main issue. That and the sharper turns. But if I drive in the middle here, I should be fine for now. I can jolt off, like, right here every so often. But up here, there's more turns. I got to be more careful and not do shit like that. Even there, where I thought I was going to lose control, I still stayed planted. I think this is one of the best handling cars on GTA. Truly and honestly. I did slow down there because it's a sharper turn and there was a lot of cars. There was a lot of congestion. But this, I truly believe, is one of the best handling cars on GTA. Now, I do like having chaotic cars that are, like, really weird and really, like, hard to control, you know? Because it's more fun. It's more of a challenge to drive them. But I also do like the simplicity of having a good handling car like this, because it makes it easy. We're only 6 minutes and 15 seconds in, and already at the airfield I just clipped that car, and my car stayed planted and forward. And now into the tunnel at 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Now this is where it merges into one lane. And this turn up here, I'm probably going to slow down a little bit on. But, yeah. I don't know. We're going to see how this goes. I'm going to just ever so slightly take my foot off the gas just a tiny bit. Especially over this. Because I can't see what's coming from around the corner. Oh, just about fucking... The brakes in this car are really good. Now, I did put the better brakes on here. That is a car accident. I'm just going to drive around that. But overall, the brakes in this car are really good. They respond very quickly. But to be fair, I put better brakes on here, so I can't really be like, oh my god, it's the best. This is what I was worried about. So for an instance like this, I should keep the time going, but I'm not. So what I'm going to do is right before where I hit the car, I'm going to park my car, start the time again. So right at this bridge. So I believe I hit him right here. Right here. So in 3, 2, 1, back on the road. Oh, there's a blue dot. I'm not going for the blue dot. I'm sorry. I am a man on the mission. Now, I don't think this is going to be the, like I've said numerous times, the best timed car. But I think this will be towards the top. Now here, being in Los Santos right now is going to be difficult because of this congestion. I'm going to have to slow down a little bit. This is going to affect my time a little bit, but that's fine. Oh shit. Right here especially is where it's going to be difficult. That's going to kill my time right there. Oh, fuck, that was my exit. No, wait, right here's my exit. That's gonna... I got pushed against the wall right there. Not to any fault of, you know, the driver. That was my doing, trying to get around him. Catching a little bit of air right there as well. I'm at almost 9 minutes. There's a good chance this may honestly have a really good time. But I'm not going to hold out hope because it is snowing. And I don't want to jinx myself. Okay. Now, I'm going to just ever so carefully do this. That's going to affect my time a little bit as well because I hit the wall. But that's fine. Just weaving between these cars. I'm at almost 10 minutes. This guy right there is an idiot. This is where my time is being killed right here. Is in traffic like this. Now that I'm out of that, I should be fine. This is like the final stretch that I need. Just do a little drift like that. 10 minutes. 10 minutes and 10 seconds, really, is where I was at when I looked at it. I'm going to cut through here. There's the road right there. Go up here. 10 minutes, 30 seconds. Shit, 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 shit. I fucking... Okay. That's going to affect my time severely. That is going to absolutely fucking kill my time. But oh well, that's what the drama for this is about. And I'm almost there, just hitting 11 minutes. And stop the clock. Now, the time is 11 and 5. I'm going to check. I should have pulled this up first. But I think that's second place. Never mind. That blew first place out of the fucking water. That... I am astonished, actually. That blows first place out of the water by a good amount. Because... So, fourth place. Now fourth place. It's... Fuck. Is, the entity... the ETR1 with 1144. Second place, which is now third place, is the Entity XXR, which is the Koenigsegg 1-to-1. Second place, which is now second place, sorry, which was first place, was the Jaguar XJ220. First place is now the Pagani Huayra, which is the Osiris. So, that's fucking insane. I was expecting this to get a lot slower of a time, but I think because of how well it handled and how easy it was to maneuver through traffic, it got the faster time. And I think that and that alone is why this car did that. I don't think it was the speed, because this car did not seem much faster than the XXR, the XJ200. This seemed fairly, like, not slow, but like not as fast. So this, I believe, purely is because of the handling, which is fantastic in this car. My car's a little banged up because of everything, but overall, I think it's fine. I think it made it. It survived. And yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there because it is just I did the cannonball. It's done and over with. I will see you in the next one whenever that comes out. That should be tomorrow before I go into work. But yeah, I will see you in the next one whenever that comes out. Once again, this goes out to Ken Block, even though I wasn't inspired as much by him. But the people who inspired me to get into cars were inspired by him or looked up to him heavily. So I gotta pay respects to him and his loss. But I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.